Here's the updated list of 101 weird facts about space, with each fact properly numbered from 1 to 101 and well described for clarity, organized into sections for readability. 1. Neutron stars are incredibly dense. A single teaspoon of material from a neutron star would weigh about 6 billion tons on Earth, equivalent to the weight of Mount Everest, because these remnants of massive stars collapse under gravity, squeezing atomic nuclei together into a super-dense state. 2. Venus spins backwards. Unlike most planets, Venus rotates on its axis in the opposite direction to its orbit around the Sun, a phenomenon called retrograde rotation, possibly caused by a massive ancient collision that flipped its spin. 3. There's a diamond planet. Planet 55 Cancri E, located 40 light-years away, is believed to be composed largely of diamond due to its carbon-rich composition and extreme pressures that crystallize carbon into diamond form. 4. Space is completely silent. Sound waves require a medium like air to travel, but the vacuum of space has no such medium, meaning astronauts communicate via radio waves, and explosions in space would be eerily quiet. 5. One day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus takes 243 Earth days to rotate once on its axis, but only 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun, resulting from its slow rotation and tidal locking effects with the Sun. 6. The Sun makes up 99.8% of the solar system's mass. This dominance means all planets, asteroids, and comets combined are just a tiny fraction, highlighting the Sun's gravitational control over the entire system. 7. Black holes can sing. Some black holes emit low-frequency gravitational waves that, when sped up, sound like eerie chirps or hums, detected by instruments like LIGO as ripples in spacetime from merging black holes. 8. Earth's atmosphere extends to the Moon. Technically, Earth's exosphere, the outermost layer of atmosphere, reaches about halfway to the Moon, containing sparse hydrogen and helium atoms that gradually thin out into space. 9. Jupiter has the shortest day, despite its massive size. Jupiter rotates once every 9.9 hours, creating extreme centrifugal forces that flatten its poles and bulge its equator. 10. There's floating water in space. Clouds of water vapor exist in space, like the one around quasar APM 08279 plus 5255, which holds 140 trillion times more water than Earth's oceans, formed from interstellar gas and dust. 11. Saturn would float in water, if you could find a bathtub large enough. Saturn's low density, less than that of water, would allow it to float, due to its composition of mostly hydrogen and helium gases. 12. The universe smells like raspberries and rum. Astronauts report that spacesuits after spacewalks smell like seared steak or hot metal, but the center of our galaxy contains ethyl formate, a chemical that gives raspberries their scent and rum its flavor. 13. A year on Mercury is just 88 days. Mercury's close orbit to the Sun means it completes a revolution in only 88 Earth days, but its day lasts 176 Earth days due to its slow rotation. 14. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Estimates suggest Earth has about 3 trillion trees, while the Milky Way has around 100 to 400 billion stars, showcasing the abundance of life on our planet compared to cosmic scales. 15. The Moon is drifting away. Each year, the Moon moves about 3.5 meters, 8 centimeters farther from Earth due to tidal interactions that transfer angular momentum, potentially affecting Earth's rotation over billions of years. 16. Neutrinos pass through you constantly. These subatomic particles from the Sun and stars stream through your body at a rate of trillions per second, rarely interacting with matter because of their tiny mass and neutral charge. 17. Space is not a perfect vacuum. While mostly empty, space contains about 1 atom per cubic meter, including cosmic dust, plasma, and radiation, making it a sparse but not absolute void. 18. Einstein's brain is in space, sort of. A thought experiment called the Einstein-Rosen bridge proposes wormholes as shortcuts through spacetime, though none have been observed, representing theoretical weirdness in general relativity. 19. Mars has the tallest mountain. Olympus Mons on Mars stands at 13.6 miles high, twice the height of Mount Everest, formed by volcanic activity without tectonic plates to limit its growth. 20. The hottest planet isn't Mercury. Venus holds that title with surface temperatures of 900 Fahrenheit centigram, 475 degrees Celsius, due to its thick greenhouse gas atmosphere trapping heat, despite being farther from the sun. 21. Stars can be cannibals. In binary systems, one star can siphon material from its companion, leading to phenomena like novae, where the feeding star erupts in brightness. 22. There's a supervoid in space. The Eridanus supervoid is a vast empty region spanning 1 billion light-years, possibly a quantum fluctuation from the early universe that affects cosmic microwave background radiation. 23. Earth has multiple moons temporarily. Small asteroids occasionally get captured by Earth's gravity, orbiting for months or years before escaping, like the mini-moon 2020 CD3. 24. Black holes evaporate. Hawking radiation predicts that black holes slowly lose mass over time by emitting particles from their event horizons, eventually disappearing after trillions of years. 25. The universe is beige. When astronomers averaged the colors of all observed galaxies, the result was a pale beige called cosmic latte, reflecting the mix of starlight across the spectrum. 26. Pluto has a heart-shaped feature. The Tombaugh Regio on Pluto is a massive plain of nitrogen ice shaped like a heart, discovered by the New Horizons probe and influenced by geological processes. 27. Space travel ages you less. Due to time dilation in special relativity, astronauts moving at high speeds experience time slightly slower than on Earth, as seen in GPS satellites that must adjust for this effect. 28. There's a planet made of ice that's on fire. Gliese 436b is a hot Neptune where water is compressed into hot ice under immense pressure, behaving like a solid despite temperatures of 800 Fahrenheit, 427 degrees Celsius. 29. The Sun loses mass constantly. Through solar wind and fusion, the Sun sheds about 4 million tons of mass per second, though this is negligible compared to its total mass over billions of years. 30. Galaxies can collide without stars touching. When galaxies merge, like the future Andromeda Milky Way collision, their stars pass by each other due to vast interstellar distances, but gas clouds create new star formation. 31. Uranus is tilted sideways. Its axis is tilted at 98 degrees, likely from a colossal impact, causing extreme seasons where poles experience 42 years of continuous daylight or darkness. 32. There's a space hurricane. In 2014, satellites detected a swirling mass of plasma above Earth's North Pole, resembling a hurricane but in the upper atmosphere, driven by solar wind interactions. 33. Asteroids have moons. Many asteroids, like Ida with its moon Dactyl, have tiny satellites orbiting them, formed from debris or gravitational capture. 34. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion. It was an expansion of space itself from a hot, dense state, with no central point, occurring everywhere simultaneously in the universe. 35. Comets smell like rotten eggs. The Rosetta mission found Comet 67P emits hydrogen sulfide, rotten eggs, ammonia, urine, and other foul odors from its icy composition volatilizing in sunlight. 36. Earth's magnetic field flips. Every few 100,000 years, the poles reverse, a process recorded in volcanic rocks, potentially weakening the field temporarily and exposing us to more radiation. 37. There's a cosmic web. Galaxies are connected by filaments of dark matter and gas, forming a vast web-like structure, with voids in between, shaping the large-scale universe. 38. Mercury has ice caps. Despite scorching temperatures, deep craters at its poles harbor water ice shaded from the sun, deposited by comet impacts. 39. Quasars are the brightest objects. Powered by supermassive black holes, quasars can outshine entire galaxies, emitting energy equivalent to trillions of suns from billions of light-years away. 40. Space dust rains on Earth. About 40,000 tons of cosmic dust falls to Earth annually, microscopic particles from comets and asteroids that survive atmospheric entry. 41. The Moon causes earthquakes. Lunar gravity influences Earth's tides, and moonquakes occur on the Moon itself due to tidal stresses and cooling contractions. 42. There's a planet with glass rain. HD 189733b has winds of 5,400 miles per hour, carrying silicate particles that condense into sideways raining glass shards in its scorching atmosphere. 43. Stars can be zombies. White dwarfs can reignite if they accrete enough material, exploding as Type 1a supernovae, which are used to measure cosmic distances. 44. The universe is flat. Observations show the universe's geometry is flat, meaning parallel lines never meet, consistent with inflation theory after the Big Bang. 45. Neptune rains diamonds. Under extreme pressure in its atmosphere, carbon compresses into diamonds that sink to the core, a process theorized from lab experiments mimicking planetary conditions. 46. Black holes spin. Most black holes rotate rapidly, dragging space-time around them in an effect called frame dragging, which can launch jets of particles at near-light speeds. 47. There's interstellar alcohol. Vast clouds of methanol and ethanol exist in space, like in the Sagittarius B2 cloud, formed from organic chemistry in star-forming regions. 48. Earth's shadow is visible on the Moon. During lunar eclipses, the Moon turns red from sunlight refracted through Earth's atmosphere, casting a rusty hue. 49. Pulsars are cosmic lighthouses. These rotating neutron stars emit beams of radiation that sweep past Earth like lighthouse signals, with some pulsing thousands of times per second. 50. The solar system has a tail. Like a comet, the heliosphere trails a tail of plasma stretching millions of miles, shaped by the sun's motion through the galaxy. 51. There's a wandering black hole. Gaia BH1 is a black hole roaming the Milky Way without a companion star, possibly ejected from a cluster after a supernova. 52. Mars has spider-like features. Airaniform terrain on Mars resembles spiders, formed by seasonal carbon dioxide gas erupting through ice, carving dark channels. 53. Time travel is theoretically possible. General relativity allows for closed time-like curves near rotating black holes, though practical time travel remains speculative and paradox-ridden. 54. The Sun sings too. Helioseismology reveals the Sun oscillates with acoustic waves, producing a hum that helps study its interior structure. 55. Exoplanets can be rogue. Some planets wander space without a star, ejected from their systems, surviving on internal heat or captured by another star's gravity. 56. Space is expanding faster. The Hubble constant shows the universe's expansion is accelerating due to dark energy, pushing galaxies apart at increasing speeds. 57. There's a cosmic microwave background. Leftover radiation from the Big Bang fills space at 2.7 Kelvin, providing a snapshot of the universe 380,000 years after its birth. 58. Jupiter's moon Io is volcanic. Io has over 400 active volcanoes, driven by tidal heating from Jupiter's gravity, spewing sulfur plumes hundreds of miles high. 59. Stars can merge. When two stars collide, they can form a more massive star or explode, releasing gravitational waves detectable on Earth. 60. The Milky Way has a bar. Our galaxy is a barred spiral, with a central bar of stars influencing orbital dynamics and star formation. 61. There's water on the Sun. Trace amounts of water vapor exist in sunspots, formed from hydrogen and oxygen under cooler magnetic conditions. 62. Black holes have hair? Contrary to the no-hair theorem, quantum effects suggest black holes retain information about what fell in, challenging classical physics. 63. Venus has lightning. Despite no rain, Venusian atmosphere produces electrical discharges detected by spacecraft as radio bursts. 64. The universe has no center. Since the Big Bang expanded space everywhere, there's no central point. Every location appears as the center from its perspective. 65. Comets can have two tails. Ion tails point away from the sun due to solar wind, while dust tails curve from orbital motion, creating a forked appearance. 66. Earth's core is as hot as the sun's surface. At about 10,800 Fahrenheit, 6,000 Celsius, the inner core's temperature matches the sun's photosphere, sustained by radioactive decay and residual heat. 67. There's a space blob. Himiko is a massive gas cloud from the early universe, spanning 55,000 light-years, representing a proto-galaxy in formation. 68. Saturn's rings are disappearing. The rings rain water ice into Saturn's atmosphere at 10 tons per second, potentially vanishing in 100 million years. 69. Neutron stars can glitch. Sudden speed-ups in their rotation, called glitches, result from starquakes rearranging their superfluid interiors. 70. The moon has moonquakes. Seismic activity on the moon comes from tidal forces and meteor impacts, lasting longer due to no atmosphere to dampen vibrations. 71. There's a cosmic smiley face. Galaxy cluster SDSS J1038 plus 4849 appears as a smiling face due to gravitational lensing distorting light from distant galaxies. 72. Pluto's atmosphere freezes. As Pluto orbits farther from the Sun, its thin nitrogen atmosphere collapses and freezes onto the surface. 73. Stars can be made of strange matter. Hypothetical strange stars consist of quark matter, an ultra-dense state beyond neutrons, potentially forming from collapsed stars. 74. Space has fast radio bursts. Mysterious millisecond radio signals from deep space, like FRB 12101, may come from magnetars or alien technology, though natural origins are likely. 75. Jupiter protects Earth. Its gravity deflects many comets and asteroids, acting as a cosmic vacuum cleaner that reduces impact risks to inner planets. 76. The universe is mostly dark. Dark matter and dark energy comprise 95% of the cosmos, with visible matter making up just 5%, invisible to telescopes. 77. There's a planet with 3 suns. HD 131399AB orbits in a triple star system, experiencing complex day-night cycles and seasons from multiple stellar influences. 78. Black holes can burp. After consuming gas, some black holes eject bubbles of hot plasma, like those observed in the Perseus cluster. 79. Mars once had oceans. Evidence from minerals and deltas suggests Mars had vast liquid water bodies billions of years ago, now lost to space or frozen underground. 80. The Sun has a heartbeat. Solar cycles every 11 years reverse its magnetic field, influencing sunspots and space weather on Earth. 81. There's interstellar cigar-shaped objects. Oumuamua, the first known interstellar visitor, tumbled through our solar system with an elongated shape, possibly a fragment of an exoplanet. 82. Europa has geysers. Jupiter's moon Europa shoots water plumes from its subsurface ocean, hinting at potential habitability beneath its icy crust. 83. Space can bend light. Gravitational lensing warps light from distant objects around massive galaxies, creating multiple images or Einstein rings. 84. The moon is rusting. Hematite, a form of rust, has been found on the moon, likely formed from Earth's oxygen transported by solar wind. 85. Stars can be hypervelocity. Some stars are flung from the galaxy at millions of miles per hour by supermassive black holes, escaping the Milky Way forever. 86. There's a cosmic microwave cold spot. A vast region in the cosmic background is unusually cold, possibly a supervoid or evidence of parallel universes. 87. Neptune has the strongest winds. Winds on Neptune reach 1,500 miles per hour, driven by internal heat, despite its distance from the Sun. 88. Black holes merge to music. Gravitational wave detections from mergers produce chirp sounds when converted to audio, rising in pitch as holes spiral together. 89. The solar system is tilted. The sun's equator is tilted 6 degrees relative to the planet's orbital plane, possibly from interactions with passing stars early on. 90. There's space lightning. Sprites and elves are upper atmospheric electrical phenomena triggered by thunderstorms extending into space. 91. Venus has snow-capped mountains. Mont Mons is topped with metallic frost, likely lead and bismuth sulfides condensing in the cool highlands. 92. Stars can form backwards. In dense clusters, stars can accrete material in ways that reverse their expected evolution, defying standard models. 93. The universe is holographic. Some theories suggest our 3D reality is a projection from a 2D surface, like a hologram, reconciling quantum mechanics and gravity. 94. Comets can disintegrate dramatically. When comets like Shoemaker-Levy 9 hit Jupiter, they fragment and explode, leaving impact scars visible from Earth. 95. Earth has a co-orbital asteroid. 2016 HO3 orbits the Sun while looping around Earth, a quasi-satellite stable for centuries. 96. Black holes have information paradoxes. The question of whether information is lost inside black holes challenges quantum theory, with Hawking's work suggesting it escapes via radiation. 97. There's a planet hotter than stars. Kelt 9b reaches 7,800 Fahrenheit, 4,300 Celsius on its dayside, hotter than many stars due to close orbit around a blue giant. 98. Space has rogue waves. Plasma waves in the magnetosphere can amplify like ocean rogue waves, posing risks to satellites. 99. The moon's far side is different. It lacks maria, dark plains, compared to the near side, due to thicker crust and no tidal locking effects on lava flows. 100. Galaxies can be cannibals too. Larger galaxies like ours absorb smaller ones, as evidenced by stellar streams from digested dwarfs. 101. The universe will end in heat death. In trillions of years, expansion will dilute energy to a cold, dark state where no work can be done, according to thermodynamics. Would you